Good morning. I hope everybody's well. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's film, yesterday's video that I put up. We're going to continue today with some more staff work. So, if you've got a staff hanging around somewhere, go and find it, okay? Go and get it, because we are going to be using that probably in about 10 minutes time, that sort of thing. It's going to be a shorter video today. It's absolutely freezing down here, which is wonderful and fantastic, but I want to make sure that you guys are getting more of a sort of like more concise sort of thing. So we're going to I'm going to go through this pretty quickly, okay? So bring your feet together, bring it out across your face, hold the moon and bow. Okay, right, first thing we're going to do is going to go straight into a warm-up. So we're going to do some nice jumping around. So get yourselves ready, make sure that you're all, if you're looking on and there's other people there, make sure that you pick somebody to start off with. Remember, I'm not the coolest person on earth when it does these sort of jumps around and whatever, you know. I'm not very good at sort of like creating brand new sort of moves or exercises sort of thing. So be silly, have some fun, but be safe. You know what I always say? Make sure that what you're doing, if somebody's copying you, is something they can do as well. If you've trained to do it and they haven't trained to do it and they try to do what you've trained to do, injuries happen, okay? So, give me a few secs, I'll start the music and we'll be straight into a warm-up. It's warm-up time. You ready? Change. 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 And change. 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 And change. Excellent. We'll turn this off so no adverts arrive while I'm talking. Sorry about the bumpy camera thing there. I have a little bag now. Instead of bringing all the electrics down and putting it down here, it's a lot safer. So I have a bag and I charge one of the phones up and basically hang it off the bag. So I have to put it back on there, so it might just judder a little bit there. But anyway, as you can see, snow, freezing conditions. My little mini pond down there is completely iced up. Although there is no way on this earth that I'm going to go and try ice skating on there, as you should never do with ice. Never ever ever be drawn into the notion that you see anything, right, particularly ponds and things like that are now iced up. If you go onto that ice and that ice cracks and you go down, believe me, your chances of getting back out are very, very limited. All right, never go on frozen ice. Stay off it, don't go near it. Okay, that's the health and safety over, and I am no way am I going to go over there because it'll probably crack and I'm going to get my feet wet. All right, anyway, stand in a horse stance. So don't forget, horse stance is as wide as your shoulders, and you are going to bend your knees and you are going to sit on the horse. So I want you to visualize in your head that you're sitting, yeah? You're going to sit there like that. You to visualize that you're going to do this, okay? So we're going to have 3 nice deep breaths, all right? So we're going to have a nice breath in through the nose, and then a breath out through the mouth, okay? So it's this circular stuff. Breathing in and then down, and then breathing out and out, up and out, okay? So breathe in through the nose and then breathing out through the mouth, all right? So here we go. Make sure you're in your horse stance. Bend your knees slightly, unlock your knees, and breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in one more time. And breathe out. Okay, let's do the movement. Lift your arms up and breathe in. And breathe out. Put your arms around the ball. Turn, breathe in. And breathe out. Over this way, breathing in. And breathing out. Step forwards on your right leg. Lift your arms up, breathing in. Sink back, step back, turn and breathe out. Come back up and breathing in. Step back and breathe out. Pick up your right knee, breathe in. And breathe out. Pick up your left knee, breathing in. And breathe out. Take your wings out to the side, pick your knee up, breathing in. Push, breathe out. Change on the opposite leg, your left, breathe in. Push as you breathe out. Turn your hands over. Put one over the top of the other, don't let them touch. Lower that down, about the belly button, round there, level with that. Okay? Sit into your horse stance. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathe in one more time. And breathe out. Breathe in, drop the hands. And breathe out. scoop up some water. Hands touching there, breathing in and breathing out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Let your hands drop. Breathe in. Bring them above your head. Point your fingers at each other. Pull down and breathe out. Come round, feet together. Hold the moon. And bow. Okay. As promised, it's now going to be staff time. Okay? We go around the camera. And I'm going to pull up some, pull out the staff, and we're going to do a few cool things. So, give me a second. Now, over the past sort of like, well, when we've used the staff, we've done 2 days and then 2 days together, okay? So today is Tuesday. I think today is the 25th day, something like that, if I remember correctly. So Tuesday and the 25th day. So on the Monday and the Tuesday, we've done the actual staff work. Okay, so if you want to go back to last week, to last Monday and last Tuesday, or if you're watching this, it would be 5 sessions ago, so we will be going back to day 19 and day 20. I think that would be right, 19 and 20. If you go back to the videos, you'll suss it out. We started off doing a single spin, then we started doing double spins, this sort of changing hand spins. Then we did the reverse, and then we finished off yesterday with the end of this one where you went round and you came up and you rolled it round underneath your arm and then you pulled round, that sort of thing. So we did that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to teach you the 4 blocks, and they're very simple, these blocks. Very deliberate, but very, very simple to do, okay? And then what I'm going to do then is I'm going to convert one of the blocks into a spin for you. Alright, so it's some good fun, okay? So, to actually hold a staff correctly, you should have it in what's known as a 3rd grip. In other words, you have got a piece of wood to your first hand is whatever length, but the same length from there to there is going to be between your 2 hands. There, from there to there. And then from there to there is the same. So basically divide it up into 3. Alright, it's the easiest way of doing it. Divide it up into 3. So that's known as a 3rd grip. 3rd. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Yeah? You got that? 1, in the middle's 2, on the end's 3. There. Okay? What I don't want people doing if you're watching this, I don't want you holding your hands like that, because that's completely wrong. And what's going to happen is it's going to lower your staff. That's going to make it higher. That's going to make it lower. Alright? So we're going to have a 3rd grip there. Now, anything that you can see, if I just lean this up against me, anything that you can see, according to the ways we work in Tai Chi, is yin. Y-I-N, yin. Yin means female. So the opposite to female is male. So everything you can't see, right, is male. Okay? Right, now I can get real weird with this, we can get really strange with it if you want, but we'll just keep it for how it is now. Alright? So everything you can see is female, yin. Everything you can't see is male, which is yang. Alright? Sometimes, including my own father, he says yin and yang. It's not a ying, it's a yin. Y-I-N. It's yin and yang. Okay? Female is yin, yang is male. Alright? Now, what you'll find is that sometimes you'll see a circle and it looks like sort of like 2 fishes together, this sort of thing, this swirly round sort of things like that, you know, this sort of thing, and they call that the yin yang symbol, but it's actually more correctly should be known as the Tai Chi, Tai Chi symbol. Okay, so yin yang or Tai Chi symbol there. All right, now back to these staffs. So if I put my hands like that, you can see it. Yeah, both can see it. So that's a female grip because I'm there and there. So everything you can see facing me is a female grip. If I face this way, the same as you guys, right, or slightly sideways on so you can see my hands, there. So you'll notice knuckles are facing back towards you. Okay? There, like that. There. Okay? So, if that's a female grip, based on what I've just said, I'm not going to, okay, this could get weird here. But based on what I've just said, if I turn it over, right, based on that first position, that's now a male grip. Okay? Based on the first position, this. Okay, so female. Now, female grips are really good for staff. Right, so if we want to go down the side, feels okay. If we want to go down the side, feels okay. If, however, we do it where we change that and we do a male grip on both hands, so we turn it round and we go down this side, that's going to just feel wrong. It feels horrid, right? And if we go down that side, again, it just feels wrong. Okay? Just feels wrong. So what we're going to do in Tai Chi, in staff work, we often combine a male grip, one where your knuckles are facing away from you, and a female grip, the one where your knuckles are facing towards you, yeah? And we often find that that works really nicely. And if we take it down to this side, the female side, feels good. However, if we take it over to the troublesome male side, and see all the girls going, I know what you mean, yeah? Troublesome male side, feels wrong again. Not very good. This doesn't mean that we can't use that, because what happens is when you move it over to the male side, often what's happening is you're using this to move over like that. Okay? So it's not that, it does feel wrong there, it feels tight and awkward, right? But it doesn't mean we don't use it. Okay, there. Alright? So, you just got it. Anything you can see, and if you hold the stuff like that, female. Bring your hands round like that, male. Combine the two, female and male. Take it down the female side, feels great. Take it down this side, feels wrong. Change them over. Female, male. Take it down the female side, feels great. Take it down the male side, feels wrong. Alright? It's because it's going to move. What you often find is when you've got a male grip on there, if we do this like this, I'm going to take it down to this side. So female there, male here. Right? If I take it down there, often what you're going to find is that it's going to be a step forwards and push forward there. Like that. Alright? It's going to be like this. So that's just a little bit of in-depth sort of thing with regards to why you hold your staff in various hands in various places, why you hold your staff in various directions, either this way or that way, that sort of thing. Alright, it's a bit in-depth, but hopefully you'll find that quite interesting. So, easy peasy stuff. Female grip please, and all these blocks are going to be using female grips. So female grip means your palms are facing away from you. Alright, so I'm going to hold it, I'll put it above my head. High bar block. Alright, high bar. So if that's a high bar, what's that? Yeah, the opposite of high is low. So that's a low bar block. So you've got high bar, low bar. Okay? So if we go back to the high again now, what we're going to do is we're going to tweak it a little bit. We're going to put one leg forwards. So we're going to step forwards, put one leg forwards. So this in effect now is a dragon stance. This back leg is nice and relaxed but straight. This front knee is slightly bent. There. Now notice where the actual staff is. The staff is above my head, but in front of my face. So if I do this sideways on, so my staff is not up here. That's just above my head, but not in front of my face. So it's above my head, but in front of my face, so I can see it there. All right, there. Okay. When we do the low bar block, the low bar block is the same. It is not there. All right, like that. That can cause an awful lot of difficulties, and I don't need to get descriptive on this, but if you try to block something like that and you brought that to here, right, and something's coming up, you don't need me to describe exactly how much injury that could cause, okay, by holding it there. All right, so what we're going to do is going to have it pushed away from your legs, right, from your thighs. But again, we put one leg forward, so there. All right, not here, not even with one leg forward, not here, there. Right, it's the hardest block to do is the low bar block because your eyes don't pick the movement coming up. Okay, so do it sideways. So there. Okay, like that. So low bar, high bar. It's a little bit like a capital K. If you think of a stick going up, pointing up like that, and if you think of the other bit coming down, and you're the main part of the K, if you think about that, there. All right, so it's very easy. So high bar block, low bar block. Getting yourself in the correct position, that's the hardest thing to do. All right, so we got low, high, sides. Last thing, okay? So high bar, low bar. So high bar now, what I want you to do is I want you to sway over. So sway over to that side, there. And you'll notice that this hand has come all the way over and is here, there. Now you've got two ways of doing this. You can either keep underneath your arm or look over the top. Keeping underneath is actually safer, there, okay? And you'll find if you do this, you're really, really strong, okay? Real strong. So if we do that again, we go from here and then sway over, there, okay? Now, same for the other side, it's easy. Sway over, there, there. This is strong, really strong. What I don't want you to do is I don't want you to do this. I don't want you to go from here and then basically go like that. Because you'll notice now, the hand that's come from the other side to this side is now lowest. And this is not strong. You can get hold of a stick here and you'll push in and both hands will start to push in here. Right, it's not strong. It will stop something getting to you because that's in the way. It will definitely do it, but it won't stop you pushing it away, okay, which is what we're going to try and do, okay? So, if we look at that again, from here, sway over. Notice the hand that's highest, you've got two hands, one there and one here. This top hand, right, is the highest on the staff of the two. Yeah, this one. And it's come all the way over from that side. There we go, the other way, there. Okay, so it's like that, like that. All right, so you've got the four basic blocks. You've got the high bar block, the low bar block, the side bar block, there, okay? They're the actual things, they're the main blocks. I wish you could see what I'm seeing at this moment in time because I've got 4 robins and I've got one robin over here and one robin just behind the camera who's just flown over there. One robin in my beautiful Japanese larch, which if you've seen the meditation in the snow video, that's what I'm sat in front of. I bought it when it was probably about this big, that sort of thing, and planted it, and now it's huge. It's probably, I don't know, 15, maybe 20 feet tall, something like that. Absolutely the most beautiful tree, gorgeous tree, but it's a Japanese larch. And I've got 2 robins actually sat in the Japanese larch. They're still there, they're kind of looking at me, and I think what's happening, I think is over the weeks they've got used to my voice, And I've now got, you probably heard me say this, but I've now got one of them is so confident it's coming and landing usually on my thumb, and I'll put some sunheart flower seeds there and they're jumping in and it's taking one and then it'll fly off and it'll come back. But I think at the moment, I think they've got that used to my voice down here. They're going, oh, Paul's arrived. Yeah, fridge door's open. Here you go. That sort of thing, which I keep doing. Now remember, feed the birds, okay? Feed the birds. Feed the birds, especially in this weather, and they'll get used to you. And the benefits they bring is absolutely amazing. Mentally, you know, from a health perspective, this sort of stuff, just sitting there and listening, you know, listening to the birds. Do you hear the robin over there? Talking to each other. Collared dove, robins over here, other robins talking. Yeah? How lovely is that? You can go outside pretty much anywhere, and if you're out and you've got a little garden, this sort of stuff, and you can get those birds to come to you. Even if you live in high-rise apartments and things, you can encourage with the bird feeders and stuff. It might take a while, but they'll come to you. Alright? Feed the birds. Anyway, the spin. How on earth do we get a spin from one of those? Right? Well, it's easy. High bar block. Okay? Turn it onto its side. There. Alright, look underneath. And now just change your hands round. So take your top hand and push it forwards, push it away from you. Bring your bottom hand to the top. There. Alright? So we're going to go from there. I will do this in a different direction in a moment. So from there, sidebar, change your hands round. Change your hands round. Okay, there. Alright? So if I do this sort of sideways on, because I have been doing that from your perspective on the left side, but with this it doesn't really matter at all. So I will now do it on the right side, but I'm going to go this way so you can see what I'm up to. So, high bar, and then from there, go over to sidebar, and just change your hands round. Okay? To there. Right? Now I know that this is now wrong. We're not trying to block this anymore. We did the block. We've come over to there. And what we're going to do now is we're going to start the spin. So this is not a block anymore from there. What we're going to do is we're going to start the spin. So you're going to turn it around like that, keep it going. But we'll keep going until that now fits underneath your arm. There. Okay? So you're going to go from here, and you're going to go all the way over, and you're going to go there. There. Okay? Alright? Let's try it. I'll do it for all right-handers. I'll go this side this time. So from here. Okay? And we're going to go over. And then we're going to change our hands round. But we're going to keep it going. So this bottom hand now is going to push it underneath your arm. There. Okay? Now, I'm going to set you an exercise to do. And the exercise is real simple. I want you to be able to do that on both sides for next Monday. Okay, so next Monday will be the, ooh, wow, it will, because yes, because it's February. And the next Monday will actually be, if I've got this right, will that be the 1st of March? Anyway, next Monday, okay? So next Monday, today we're on the 25th, so we will be on the 29th day, which will be next Monday. Okay, so for the 29th day, which I believe is the 1st of March, I may be wrong. Alright, my brain's not working very well. So from here, sway over to there. So high bar block, side bar block, change it round and put it underneath your arm there. Okay? When you can do that, do the same, but do it on this side. So from there, side bar block, change your hands round so the bottom hand comes up to the top and the top hand comes down to the bottom, but but keep it going till you get there. Okay? So from there, from here, okay? And that's it, ladies and gents. We've done the 4 blocks. We've done the start of the first spin from a block, that sort of thing. Next week what I will do is on the Monday is I will put the 2 together. So I will create the spin for you, okay? So, hold your staff or whatever you've got, put it in the middle. Grab a hold, turn it on its side. Bring your feet together. Bring your hand across and bow, okay? Just gonna go and put my staff back and then we'll say bye-bye. Have a wonderful day. Stay positive. Stay happy. Look forwards. Look back teaches you lessons, okay? If you're sat in a car, yeah, sat in a car, alright? Riding along. What's more important? It's not behind, is it? What's more important is in front. So sat there, keep looking in the rear view mirror. You miss everything once in front, bang, crash. Sit there in your car. When you're sat in your car and you're driving away, make sure you're looking forwards. You look in the rear view mirrors or side wing mirrors, bang, you're going to miss what's happening in front of you. Always look forwards. Don't look very much behind. I'm not saying don't look behind, because remembering things and learning lessons from things is a very cool thing to do, alright, from history. But don't fixate on what's gone. Okay, what's gone is gone. It's the old Chinese saying, yeah? Yeah, that sort of thing. What's gone? The past is history, right? Tomorrow is a mystery, yeah? But today is a gift. That's why we call it the present. Take care, everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye.